This week, Stripped Down goes green. The sound is Green Eyed Soul. The artists, Carrie Catherine and Sam Mitchell.
Music is pouring forth like raindrops in a thunderstorm, and I am getting baptized, Lord, soaked to the bone. Whoa, whoa.
Tonight on Stripped Down, Jay Sempko, Josh Palmer,
What are you doing?
Teresa Sokerka.
You, me, Robert Palmer.
Are we still on the air? Watching Stripped Down, the most celebrated show on cable television, the 1-hour Saskatchewan-wide local music showcase. Huge hello to all the viewers watching us on Access Communication, as well as all the Shaw Centers. Tonight, we got a great artist, plural, lined up for you. Her sound is called Green Eyed Soul. Ladies and gentlemen, Carrie Catherine and Sam Mitchell.
She stood on the doorway, her hands on her hips, thought twice about leaving behind this mess. But she wanted to be right more than she wanted to be missed. Until he saw things her way, there would be no forgiveness no more. You clench your fist, the harder your palms sweat, the more slippery your grip on the truth gets. Oh, you've got to love hard, learn and carry on. You've got to love hard, learn fast and carry on. Whoa. Muscles tighten and her blood slows as she catalogs behavior she can't seem to let go. She is a tree without growth. She is a river without flow, a prisoner of the things she already knows. Oh, the tighter you clench your fist, the harder your palms sweat, the more slippery your grip on the truth gets. Love hard, learn fast, and carry on. You've got to love hard, learn fast, and carry on. You've got to love hard, learn fast, and carry on. You've got to love hard, learn fast, and carry on. Oh, I may be right, I may be wrong, and if I am, I'll carry on. I'll collect lessons like photographs and pull them from my wallet when they ask. You've got to love hard, learn fast, and carry on. You've got to love hard, learn fast.
Catherine and Sam Mitchell in the Shaw Studios tonight. You're watching Strip Down. We're already off to a good start. I tried to escape during your opening song and my mic got caught on the ladder, so I spent that whole first song kind of like the thinker, ducking underneath the camera so I wouldn't be in the shot. Okay, Carrie Catherine, you excited to do this tonight?
Very much so. This is groovy. This is intimate. It's, it's great.
It's very green.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the good people of Ultimo Uramoto. I especially asked for something green. They did it. We put plants in. What's the obsession with green right off the bat? Let's get this out there.
Okay. Well, first of all, there's the whole green-eyed soul thing.
Okay.
Okay, so basically it's kind of like my take on
your green
soul.
eyes.
So it's like my own version of soul music, which might be kind of removed from like the far south in the States where soul music really came from. So, I had to announce that it might not be totally authentic. It was a reworking of soul. So that was like the green-eyed soul part. But it's also about going green. This is my thing right now.
Okay.
So at the end of October, I'm playing at a conference, and the conference is called Building Saskatchewan Green. And it's kind of like, green is such a fad now, right? Like environmentalism, it's like this huge fad. And that's really good. I mean, there's a lot worse things that could be popular,
it's not
really.
really a bad fad.
It's not a bad fad at all. And yet a lot of people who are talking about green, it's like, well, how do we actually make green choices, right? Like, how do we actually change our habits, our routines, so that we're living green lifestyles? So that's what this conference is all about. And so I got on board because a lot of friends of mine are involved in the conference, including my husband.
Nice.
Yes, and it's a cause that I'm really passionate about. So it kind of all came together with Green-Eyed Soul. So I've been trying to promote the conference. I'll be playing at the conference. I'm opening for Mike Holmes of Homes on Homes.
Thoughts on that?
Well, I was actually thinking...
Are you going to get some green coveralls?
Maybe I should.
I think you should. I think you'd appreciate that.
I should dress up as Mike Holmes.
I think you have a little more hair than Mike Holmes.
I need to wear something under the overalls.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Just that hair, that side of risque.
Let's move the conversation over. Yeah. Sam Mitchell, help us out. Get us off this topic quick.
Anyway.
I'm sweating into my eyes. Okay.
No. It's like, it's really exciting to be opening for Mike Holmes, but I was thinking of like all of the great people that I've opened for, and they're all on the Food Network and HGTV. Someday we'll open for like massive rock stars as well as massive television stars.
I with somebody else a few weeks back, I opened for Puppets.
Puppets?
Yeah, me and a friend opened for a puppet show at a poorly. It was very Spinal Tap.
That's funny because in a roundabout way, talk about puppets later on in the episode, but that's a teaser. Huh. That's a teaser so people don't turn away because people are going to be like, puppets? Carrie Catherine? I'm sticking right here on this channel. Green-eyed soul. Imagine, this is the quote, imagine Diana Ross growing up on the Saskatchewan prairies.
Can you?
No.
Well,
actually,
exactly.
no. I'm not going to lie. I think about that all the time. Sometimes Colt and I get together and we just debate that left, right, and center for hours on end. Is that your quote? Or was that given to you?
We borrowed a few pieces of that from other people and pieced them together ourselves. So that quote came out of when I did my second album, and on that album I covered Baby Love, and so gave some thumbs up to Diana Ross by doing that. But it was sort of a way of signaling, that soul music is really a big influence for me. But again, it's pretty far removed from life on the prairie, as I know now because I've been in the far reaches of the prairie this week.
Yeah.
I was in Good Soil.
Never heard of Good Soil. Last week it was what, salt coats? Is that what it was, Colton? We were talking about salt coats. I can't remember what it is. This week, Good Soil.
I know, and Dorantosh and Edam. I know. There are these amazing little pockets of the province, though. And I mean, getting back to Diana Ross.
No, keep going.
I don't know if Diana Ross could make it in Good Soil. But it's really, I'm doing a bunch of school workshops this week, and So it's a really neat way, because I've always identified with the prairies, and I talk about, being influenced by the prairies, and now I'm really in the prairies. Now I'm like kind of learning what that really means.
You brought Sam Mitchell along tonight. Now you play solo and a duo, sometimes with a band.
Yeah.
You went with Sam Mitchell tonight on Strip Down. We said, bring whoever you want. This guy's the winner. Did you draw straws, or what did you do?
No,
Why Sam Mitchell?
He's my favorite.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm the obvious choice. I
Yeah?
think is what she means.
Okay.
Yeah.
How so?
Who else are you going to call?
What about, there's people.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Sam and I have been, Sam is actually the only person that I've actually gone on the road with.
Okay.
I've done a lot of touring as a soloist, and this winter Sam and I went on the road together, and it was awesome. We had a really, really good time together, and he's a great player. I love the mandolin. I love the flute. When we talk about prairies and making the prairies come to life for other audiences, he's got the wind.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got the wind, yeah.
What's that on your feet? It's green.
True
That's
enough.
awesome. Shout out.
The pick as
It's
well.
authentic.
See how can we zoom in on the pick?
Oh, put the pick
look
down.
at you.
Put the pick down there. There you go.
Green pick. Totally
Nice.
coincidental.
I can't believe how quickly this came together. It was like I showed up going, hey, I got a green shirt, that's cool. And then just like everything else that happens on Strip Down was like one little idea. Then all of a sudden, hey, plants are green. We're talking about the environment. Let's bring plants in. Hey, let's redo the lights. Let's get rid of the red and put green in for tonight. So this is not a Rider Pride episode. People were wondering about that. Do people get that confused with
Actually,
you when they see you in green? Are they like, yeah,
they
go Riders?
haven't.
Blah!
They haven't yet, but there's
No?
got to be some way I could leverage Green-Eyed Soul and Rider Pride. There's
You could probably get a gig playing
something.
Taylor Field if you
maybe,
should just write a catchy jingle
maybe.
that people can drink to.
Yeah. Well, I'll think about that, Curtis. Thanks for that.
We're always thinking here on Strip Down. We're always thinking. What are we going to hear tonight? What did we hear off the top?
A song on.
Okay.
That's off Green-Eyed Soul. So, yeah, you ready for another one?
I think so. Another week, another artist segueing into her own songs. I love it. Last week we got one song done. I asked, so what was that song about? And Ellen said, oh, it's about this. Our next song is about this. And they started playing. I was
And
like,
they were just
ooh,
gone.
okay.
Gone.
But that was last week. Let's talk about this week. What do you have next? Let's not dwell
Well,
on the past.
okay.
Let's not dwell on the failed episodes. We're here now. Carrie Catherine.
Since we're talking about, the prairie,
Yeah. This is a song about good soil.
sure.
Okay.
Actually, it could be.
Might as well.
All right. What is it called?
Wilderness.
Wilderness. Take it away. I'm going to try to make a smoother exit.
Don't wanna say yes or please. I don't wanna smile and appease. I don't wanna be kind or polite. No, I don't wanna be there on time. I don't wanna do what I'm told. I don't wanna be a lover. I'd rather be your danger zone. Don't wanna be your rose, I'd rather be your weed, your wild, wild west, your lawless deed. I don't wanna be your house, your pretty white picket fence. I don't wanna be your yard, I'd rather be your wilderness. The gaps left in the fence, your wilderness. Oh, your wilderness. Oh, your wilderness. Oh, your, oh, lure your thoughts out past the fence line into the dark night with the fireflies. Lure your thoughts out past the fence line, past the porch light to your dark side, your wilderness. Oh, 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 your wilderness. Yeah. In my yard there's a porch. In my porch there's some shade. A double of gin in my lemonade. All of the flowers in my garden have names. I know them by heart, and it bores me to tears most days.
Coming out from behind the ladder in the plant. That's not in the way at all.
Be nice to the plant.
I'm sorry. It's fake.
Good.
I can push it around.
Okay.
All right, Carrie Catherine in the Shaw Studios tonight alongside Sam Mitchell. You're watching Strip Down. We have to take our first commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to talk about puppets. I'm going to keep teasing that until the last segment. Puppets. Sam Mitchell talked about puppets. We're going to talk puppets later on. And it's going to be completely redundant, and I'll tell you why. But we're going to play 3 Degrees of Josh Palmer right after the break. Stick around. Lots more Strip Down.
Don't go anywhere. More Strip Down after the break.
Voted best clothing store for 2006-2007, Ultimo Euromoda features high-speed fashion such as Belstaff and J. Lindenberg. Ultimo doesn't follow the trends, they introduce them. Affinity Credit Union is a proud sponsor of community programming. A credit union. Our difference is personal.
Ralco Radio in Saskatoon. C95, Rock 102, and News Talk 650 are proud supporters of Saskatoon's local music scene, including Shaw's Stripped Down. Escape Sports. Longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, extra cycling, sidewalk surfers, Heelys, low-key jackets. Escape Sports, 339 Avenue A South, escapesports.ca. Providing a wide range of instruments under one roof, Mother's Music has been operating out of Saskatoon for 17 years. With music lessons, instrument rentals, and in-store financing, Mother's Music will fill your local music needs.
Introducing Wing Street in 7 flavors, from honey barbecue to spicy barbecue to heat seeker, delivered to your door. Wing Street, you've been warned.
You're watching Strip Down. We're back after the first commercial break, chatting it up with Carrie Catherine and Sam Mitchell. All right, first segment done. How are you guys doing? Are you feeling it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you guys, went to all this trouble, with the green
Green
theme, that how
plants.
could we not be in the groove? Yeah.
Funny you say that. I actually emailed the kids at the last minute, my crew, my flawless crew of volunteers, and said, hey, wear green tonight. It'll be fun. It's Carrie Catherine. I'm going to be wearing green. And the ironic part is only 2 did. Laura Churchman and Jennifer Juba. We're going to go to a live handheld camera here into the control room. Wave, you guys. Guys. Wait. Oh, nice. Nice, Jen. Nice. Girlfriend's got some attitude. I love it. Okay. Jennifer Juba, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Back. It's taken you a while. It's taken me a while to get you on the show. However, you were there at the beginning. I've only told the story a few times, so long-term watchers will know this story. But the genesis, the day Strip Down got going, you were there. It was December 20th, 1997. You, Jen Lane, Smoke Killer. 2007. Well, not that long ago. Okay, remind me to back that up and edit over top that. Okay, it was 2007.
Yeah.
You guys were caroling for UNICEF. Do you remember that?
Well, of course I remember that.
That was the day I was given the green light to do this music show.
Really? That's so cool.
And since then, we've had Jen Lane, we've had Smoke Killer, we've had Josh Palmer, we've had, I think, almost everybody on. But you were there that day.
Bus. We went on a big, bus, a limo bus. You know what? I've actually rented that bus since then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because it was so fun. We had this bus, and it took us to all the high schools. And Megan
Kardashian, yeah.
made us sashes with sequins. Our name written in sequins.
There's another teaser.
I have my sash.
I have mine still, too. I should have worn it. I'll bring it out after the next break. We'll show people. Don't shake your head, Sam. It was a moment.
I'm just baffled at some people's thoughtfulness.
It was
I would
thoughtful.
never have thought to make sashes for anybody, really.
I've been at Shaw almost 5 years now, and that was probably the most fun I've ever had working, because I followed you guys around all day with the camera. Anyways, to move the story along, you mentioned we went to high schools. I was following you guys around with the camera, and here's the other ironic part. Do you remember there was another student that came out with a handheld camera at one of the high schools? You probably don't remember that. Anyways, that was Dan Lemus, who was right over there. He basically...
What high school was that at?
Evan Hardy. Basically, the group of kids that were at Evan Hardy that day taping you became my volunteers. There he is. We'll get up. There we go. Adan Lemus. And Adan, you also won something here. You have a shout out to you. The Sask Film Award for Live Action Short in the senior category. Adan Lemus.
Very cool.
And Tessa Hins, another volunteer.
That's impressive.
It's crazy. It's crazy how that day brought it all together. All right, there it is. The history of Strip Down. I'll rock the sash after the next commercial break. Let's play 3 Degrees of Josh Palmer before we get to the next song. This is fun. There it is. And this is, again, since this guy plays or, records almost every person that touches an instrument in Saskatoon, I started playing 3 Degrees of Josh Palmer. It was another kind of inside joke because he kept pushing his Strip Down date back last season. So I just started, instead of being like, hey, he might come on next week, I just started playing 3 Degrees of Josh Palmer. This is redundant because the day you were caroling, Josh Palmer was there. So let's play with Sam Mitchell.
Okay.
3 Degrees of Josh Palmer. Worked with the man?
I worked with the man at HEL Music.
Oh, okay.
We had, we had a special dance that we did together.
I want to see
it. Can you show it?
I can. I can't tell you what it's called.
Okay.
But I can do it for you.
Can we set this up?
May I? Can I go ahead?
Can we stand up? Can we do this? Go to the wide shot. Sam Mitchell.
It goes like this.
I don't remember Josh doing that on Canadian Idol.
That was very nice, though.
That was bizarre and awesome all at once.
That was bizarre.
That was a happy, sad sandwich for me.
Had I known your great dance moves, I would have. We could have been incorporating these into the show.
Well,
all this
next
time.
I've opened up that can of worms.
Choreography.
Now it's open. Now it's
Choreography.
open. By the time we're back on Strip Down, who knows? There will be dancers.
I can guarantee you there is no segue from that to music, so I'm just going to give it to you guys. Next song.
How can I follow this?
It's
Well, I think actually Sunshine Baby.
there we go.
There you go.
Is that what the dance is called? It should be.
I think
we'll
it should
rename
be.
it
We're
for
gonna
television
rename
purposes.
We don't
That was a
wanna know.
bizarre 3 degrees of Josh Palmer. Okay, take it away.
Okay, Sunshine Baby.
When I was a little girl, since the day that I was born, my mama came into my room every single morning. Across the room over to my window, through the curtains open wide, looked into my sleepy eyes, said good morning, Mary Sunshine. Well, I'm my mama's sunshine, baby. Ain't no room for gray. When you got the sunshine, you gotta pass it on its way. I'm my mama's sunshine, baby. Ain't no room to pout. When you got the sunshine, you gotta let your sunshine out. Whoa, whoa. Every morning now, my lover wakes before I do. Well, he shakes the bed and he slams the drawers as he moves about the room. And I think, oh man, can't you leave me to my peaceful dream? But then before he goes to work, he leaves a kiss upon my cheek. Oh, my lover's sunshine, baby, ain't no room for gray. When you got the sunshine, you gotta pass it on its way. Yeah, I'm my lover's sunshine, baby, ain't no room to pout. When you got the sunshine, you gotta let your, well, some days that sunshine is shining too bright. I wanna close my eyes, turn my back on the day, but then that sunshine is deep in my soul, and if I don't let it show, it's gonna fade away. I'm my mama's sunshine, baby, ain't no room for gray. When you got the sunshine, you gotta pass it on its way. Yeah, I'm my mama's sunshine, baby, ain't no room to pout. When you got the sunshine, you gotta let, oh, you've got to let, oh, you've got to let your sun shine out. Whoa. Da, 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 da.
Okay, Miss Catherine, I'm going to gently brush past the plants now.
Carefully
Okay,
massage the
carefully
tree.
massage the tree back into place. All right. Just finished. What was it called again?
It's called Sunshine Baby.
And it was about?
My mama.
Darn, I forgot to do my entrance.
What was your intro?
Wait for the graphic to go. This was for Sam. Let's back this up again. I was gonna go like this to come in. if you missed the segment before, that made no sense and that was just confusing. But trust me, it was funny.
Oh,
For those
wait
of you
till
who
you
were
find
here
out
before,
what that dance is called.
when you watch the repeat of this episode, and it'll all make sense. All right, we got to gear up for our second commercial break. Again, we're going to be talking puppets a little later on. I love how this all came together. We're going to talk more about the color green. We're going to talk more about your musical relationship with Mr. Sam Mitchell here. Got lots to talk about. And we're only half done. We got lots more stripped down coming up right after the break. Don't go anywhere.
Stick around. We got more stripped down right after this.
Providing a wide range of instruments under one roof, Mother's Music has been operating out of Saskatoon for 17 years. With music lessons, instrument rentals, and in-store financing, Mother's Music will fill your local music needs. Ralco Radio in Saskatoon. C95, Rock 102, and News Talk 650 are proud supporters of Saskatoon's local music scene, including Shaw's Stripped Down.
Voted Best Clothing Store for 2006-2007, Ultimo Euromoda features high-speed fashion such as Belstaff and J. Lindenberg. Ultimo doesn't follow the trends, they introduce them.
Escape Sports. Longboarding, skating, kiteboarding, extra cycling, sidewalk surfers, Heelys, low-key jackets. Escape Sports. 339 Avenue A South. escapesports.ca.
Everything is just clicking, moving along tonight. Everything's green. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the color green, the plants. There's oxygen in here. Maybe that's what it is. There's actually oxygen in this room. I don't know. I'm feeling it tonight, though. It's been a lot of fun so far. And we're only halfway done. Carrie Catherine, Sam Mitchell here on Strip Down. You guys feeling it too? The oxygen.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, now that you bring it up, because I did a green theme concert recently, like a live concert, and we had we were trying to we were promoting the conference, the Building Saskatchewan Green Conference, end of October. Yeah. And so what we wanted to do is incorporate green lifestyles into the show. Mm-hmm. So we had yoga dancers. We had 4 people doing yoga during the show. And you know how when you commit to something in front of a whole audience of people, you're a little more committed to following through than just saying it to yourself? Curtis, I'm going to get you in trouble here.
I'm just kidding.
Because I committed to starting yoga at the concert. So I signed up for my yoga lessons. So here we are talking about green lifestyles and green themes. What are you doing green, Curtis?
Recycling.
That's
a good answer?
Good. Yeah.
I'm bringing plants into the stripped down studio. And I am not breaking the branches as I leave when you play. I'm not doing that.
That's not bad.
What should I be doing?
Well, this is a question. You could commit to something new here and now, to some new action that would be like greening your lifestyle.
Well, let's do it. Give me some ideas.
Okay, you could commit to driving your car less, taking the bus, biking.
Okay.
Maybe, cut one day a week out of driving. You could commit to eating locally produced food.
I am a fan of the farmer's market.
Oh, excellent.
Those two that sell their massive amounts of bread each week.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. You gotta love the farmer's market. Have you ever played the farmer's market?
You know what? I haven't.
Let's turn the tables here. How do we get more people to use the farmer's market and support the local economy? Let's bring local musicians, such as Stephen McGuire, who plays there regularly, to bring in some fans who will then, in turn, buy the produce and goods.
Nice.
Carrie.
That was nice. Okay.
So are you going to...
Yeah, I'm going to play at the farmer's market.
And I'll bike and come see you.
Yeah. Perfect.
It's not like it's coming up to winter or anything.
Does the farmers market stay open all year?
I'd assume so.
We have to find this out.
Colton's shrugging his
We
shoulders.
have to find this out.
And then it'll be like, maybe we'll do like a strip down on location from the farmers market. It'll be like, we'll have like a strip down all-star supporting the green movement out front of the farmers market.
This is an amazing idea of yours. Yeah.
It all comes together on strip down. I don't think the rest of the week, but here it's like a boiling pot of ideas.
You could do strip down at the building Saskatchewan Green.
I could do that too.
Mike Holmes. You should bring Mike Holmes on strip down.
I could. But interestingly enough, Strip Down is a show about music.
Yeah.
Get me out of this conversation. Okay. What's next?
Okay.
Let's hear another song.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you a story about music in Saskatchewan.
And I wasn't saying get me out of this conversation because I'm anti-green. I just thought it was funny.
I hope not.
I just thought that we should get more music on our music show.
I'm feeling
not
bad.
that the ideas haven't been good.
I wasn't
boring.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm totally engaged.
Here's a music story for you.
Okay.
There's a place in Saskatchewan called Forget, population like 80 people. And they have built, 2 people in this town have built an amazing music venue there. It's called the Happy Nun. And Sam and I played there on our tour. And I'm telling you this story because it inspired a song. Because we played this show, and it was so fantastic, and the audience was great, and we were like feeling the love, like today. You know, you have those shows where the vibe feels good. And then I continued on my tour, and Sam stayed behind. So I lost Sam. I played Sault Ste. Marie. I got food poisoning. I played in Sudbury. Terrible, terrible 2 days. So I was like trying to visualize when days were coming, it was important to visualize the really, really good shows. And so this song is about playing for good people at good shows.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's called?
Sweet Joy.
Take it away.
Okay.
Sky above me, blue water below. You are the island calling to my soul. And I don't need dry land, I just know that there's people like me out on the sea following the ocean flow. Oh, sweet joy, people like you, sweet joy, people like you, sweet joy, people like you, bring sweet, sweet joy to the things I do. I'm singing on the ocean, yeah, I'm singing on the sea, and my salt water melody is carried on my lips to thee. You are dancing on the island, you're dancing on the beach, and the sound on the sand of your feet makes sailors wail and mermen weep. It's a chorus, a whole chorus of a song, and I'm just here to sing along. Sweet joy, people like you, sweet joy, people like you, sweet joy, people like you, bring sweet, sweet joy to the things I do. Sweet joy, people like you, sweet joy, people like you, sweet joy, people like you, bring sweet, sweet joy. Oh, just the sight of land makes my heart leap before my feet even touch the sand. Oh, now I understand. people like you. Sweet joy of people like you. Sweet joy of people like you. Bring sweet, sweet joy. Sweet joy of people like you. Sweet joy of people like you. Sweet joy of people like you. Bring sweet, sweet joy to the things I do.
My mind continues to be blown tonight. I'm going to go on record saying this is the best episode we've done so far.
Whoa.
Everything.
Wow.
See,
I'm
the
honored.
final polished product that all the viewers see always looks good, but tonight, everything is actually happening right the first time. I don't want to give away any stripped down secrets. Just trust me, this episode is going really good.
It's because of the green vibe.
I think it is. It
And
must
the
be the
plants.
oxygen here.
The oxygen.
The oxygen, indeed. Let's dive and dig deep into the color green itself. Did you know green is a color, the perception of which is evoked by a light having a spectrum dominated by energy with a wavelength of roughly 520 to 570 mn?
Knew that.
Yeah. I've been
thought it was
researching
580,
green.
but-
Yeah, well,
Okay, go on.
Can you trust Wikipedia? Favorite shade of green? Aquamarine, sea green, lime green, pale green, spring green, forest green, green, dark green, or olive? Or the one I can't pronounce.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
Wasn't even going to try that one.
Which I don't even know.
It's a
I don't,
kind of a
green.
yellowy green.
Favorite
no.
shade?
I have to go with aqua.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
gooder.
yeah. You've even got, you've got you've got some good spectrum going on
I
here.
do have good spectrum. I'm told that lots, even when I'm not wearing this shirt.
Really?
My spectrum is
Shoot.
impeccable.
You have good spectrum. Yeah. Aqua.
Give me
What about Sam? Sam's got to answer too. If I have to answer,
Okay,
Sam has to.
what's your favorite shade of green, Sam?
Moss green. Was that on the list?
It wasn't. Did you
you add
have
it, please?
Moss Man when you were growing up? From the He-Man line?
I remember
Mattel?
Moss Man. I was a little too old for Moss Man.
Okay.
I was old school He-Man, or like Man at Arms, Beast Man, Stratos.
Moss
But,
Man was
Moss
from
Man
the later line?
Was latter.
Really?
Masters of the
Because I had
Universe
Moss
and-
Man.
You did.
People at home.
He's a-
People at home who are.
This is a superhero?
Oh no, I'm not young. I don't know. Is Moss Man a superhero?
No, I wouldn't. He was. Never mind.
Is
no.
he-
No, let's get into this.
I don't
He was
wanna
part
get
of
into it
the,
because I
the
know-
evil horde.
He was part of
He
the
was part
evil
of the
horde.
evil horde.
It's embarrassing, isn't it, that we know
Yeah.
that?
There was evil horde Hordak.
Hordak.
Because he had his own little faction, didn't he?
That's right.
Okay. Cheer or boo? Here's 10 quick things that are green. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, cheer or boo. The Green Ranger. Power Rangers?
I have to confess.
Okay, emeralds.
Oh.
The Green Goblin. Yeah?
He's pretty
Sam's
evil.
giving a thumbs up,
Is he not evil?
Yes.
Yeah.
but no more than Moss Man. The Green Party.
Yeah, yeah.
Chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll.
It's good.
Chloroform? I don't know. Okay, Green Day. Who doesn't love Green Day? Green
Yeah?
Day? St. Patrick's Day.
I have a grievance with St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, why?
Because that's when all the wannabes come out and party, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. It's like when you
Never
think
mind.
about it. When you think about St. Patrick's Day, everybody pretends it's about celebrating the green things of Ireland, but it's not at all. If you think about St. Patrick driving the snakes out of Ireland, it's the paganism, the lovely green things actually being removed from Ireland to be replaced with Catholicism.
So what should
Really?
Well, that's how.
What should
I don't
we
know that much
be?
about St. Patrick's.
What should we be celebrating then?
You mean in general?
Yeah, for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
Instead of going to
I'm
the
not-
local Irish bars and drinking
No. I'm cool with that. Don't get me
green
wrong.
beer,
We could just
Okay.
celebrate the Irish.
we could. Okay. Bruce Banner. You're gonna have to think with this one. Bruce Banner.
Not green.
Bruce Banner's green sometimes.
Not even the Hulk is green.
There we go. The Incredible Hulk. That's his alter ego.
Oh.
It's been a lot of like
guys are
comic and
so
toy talk
out
this
of this.
episode.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have a comic and toy episode with
You
just
and
Sam
I,
one
I
day.
need
we're mutual geeks.
Last but not least, the Statue of Liberty. I didn't know it was green. Fan of the Statue of Liberty? Come on.
Yeah,
thumbs
yeah.
Up.
Well,
Okay.
that's thumbs up.
Statue of Liberty segues perfectly into the next song. What do you have?
I'm going to do a little song called, well, it's actually a song. I started working with World Vision this year.
Good.
Yeah. And, well, Curtis, let me adjust myself
Okay.
to speak to you all the better. I sponsored a child this year, and his name is Prince. He's from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And I wrote this song because I realized just how much I have to give and how much people in Canada have. And I started thinking about giving and receiving, and, you know, how often when you give, you almost get more than the receiver, just out of the act of giving. And it got me thinking that I have enough money to believe in abundance. I have enough friends to believe in love. I have enough luck to believe that if I wish, it'll come. But not everybody has these things, so we learn it's better to give than to receive money or love, power or peace. You gotta give what you get, and what you have will increase. Did you miss the chance to give a kiss and feel real bliss? Because your lips were wrapped tight around the lie that you held the only version of truth that night. So just let your lips go. Wrap around a truth much sweeter. 'Cause what do you risk by being a believer? Picture the person who last made you feel beautiful or smart or sexy or simply so full of love that you had to give, 'cause you could not contain the ocean you were floating in. Picture the person who made you believe that dreams can be as real as the concrete crumbling and worn on the street where you live. Picture that person and all you had to give. Picture the person who disarmed you with a compliment, touched your heart when you were most convinced that dreams are dimes and yours are spent. Picture the person collecting the rent, the person who gave you back those dimes, convinced you that there is still time to wander down to the wishing well, flip dimes into the water, converting dreams from dollars. Picture that person, the things they wear. Picture that funny little wave in their hair. Picture the last place you felt alive. Now who was with you that night? Or maybe it's someone who is simply kind, who had the time to lend you a smile. Picture the person who makes you feel what it feels like to be divine. Picture that person in shades of blue. Picture that person in their own truth. Picture that person and the things that they do, and ask who is picturing you. Whoa, who is picturing you? Who is picturing you?
Mind-blowing. Tonight's episode is mind-blowing. That was amazing.
Thank you.
That was
I made you sit
right
here.
there was a stripped down moment. We got to take our last commercial break. I don't want this hour to end, but we got to wrap things up with Carrie Catherine and Sam Mitchell right after this. Stick around. We're talking puppets finally. Right after the break, we're talking puppets. Stick around. We're stripped down.
Introducing Wait in 7 flavors. From honey barbecue to spicy barbecue to heat seeker. Delivered to your door by Pizza Hut. Wing Street. You've been warned.
He's big, he's bold, he's a polar bear. And as much as we wouldn't want to run into him face to face, we also wouldn't want to see anything threaten his existence. Hard to believe an animal this big needs our help. But even though the polar bears live far away in the remote Arctic, we are having a negative impact on their lives. Our pollutants travel the oceans and atmosphere and enter their food chain. Plus, climate change is causing the ice they live on to melt earlier each spring. This makes it more difficult for the bears to catch their prey. If you're wondering how you can help, simple things like riding your bike, walking, or taking the bus instead of driving do a lot for our environment and the polar bears. But that's just a start. If you go to hww.ca, you can learn more about polar bears and find ideas on how to help protect Canada's wildlife. That's hww.ca.
Providing a wide range of instruments under one roof, Mother's Music has been operating out of Saskatoon for 17 years. With music lessons, instrument rentals, and in-store financing, Mother's Music will fill your local music needs. Ralco Radio in Saskatoon. C95, Rock 102, and News Talk 650 are proud supporters of Saskatoon's local music scene, including Shaw's Stripped Down.
Voted Best Clothing Store for 2006-2007, Ultimo Euromoda features high-speed fashion such as Belstaff and J. Lindenberg. Doesn't follow the trends, they introduce them.
Escape Sports. Longboarding, freeline skating, kiteboarding, extra cycling, sidewalk surfers, Heelys, low-key jackets. Escape Sports. 339 Avenue A South. escapesports.ca.
One more time, Carrie Catherine and Sam Mitchell.
A song to save the world. Mary, Mary, sing it to me one time. A song to save the world. Oh, Mary, Mary, sing it to me one time. In operatic style, with voice unwavering, unto the whole wide world, that girl was meant to sing a song to save the world. Oh. Mary, Mary, sing it to me one time. And she was singing, swing low, singing sweet and low. I gotta put this child to bed. Sing it slow, sing it sweet and low. I gotta put this child to bed. A blessing she received out of her own world. The opera hit the road and Mary, she stayed home. The opera hit the road and Mary, Mary, she stayed home. She stayed behind. The song to save the world became a lullaby. And she was saying, swing low, sing it sweet and low. I gotta put this child to bed. Sing it high, sing it sweet and high. I gotta put this child to bed. And the weight of a mother's love, it infused the lullaby, gave her child a loving beat, and her voice rang onto the street. And all the passers-by heard her song in the night, and each one said, that song changed my life. Oh, it changed my life. And we were singing, and we were singing, and we were singing, swing, oh, swing low, sing it sweet and low. I gotta put this child to bed. Sing it high, sing it sweet and high. Gotta put this child to bed. Swing low, sing it sweet and low. I gotta put this child to bed. Sing it high, sing it sweet and high. I gotta put this child to bed. Oh, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Carrie Catherine, Sam Mitchell, we are running out of time real quick here. Another episode of Stripped Down came and went today. It was a lot of fun. Kay, I've talked about it the whole episode. Here it is. What was, really quickly, you played for puppets, you opened for a puppet show?
Opened for puppets.
You opened for puppets. How was that?
Humbling.
Humbling, opening for puppets. While I was researching The Color Green today, I found out Cleveland, Ohio has a band called All Things Green. Their 2001 album, Puppet Stew. Oh yeah, Puppet Stew. How many MySpace hits have they had? 5,144. How many MySpace hits has Carrie Catherine had? 21,574. Make Puppet Stew out of that, guys, from Ohio. Just kidding. If you're watching, we love you too. Really quickly, MySpace information or your website information?
Yeah, carriecatherine.com or myspace.com/carriecatherine.
Really quick, big event at the end of October?
October 30th, Building Saskatchewan Green.
It's been a green episode. We are out of time. Thanks for watching. Huge thanks to our sponsors, Ultimo Uramoto, Mother's Music, and Ralco Radio. Check your local listings for our upcoming Halloween episode of Stripped Down. I promise you it's going to be good times. Check us out on the web. Google Shaw Saskatoon Stripped Down. The page is a work in progress. It's getting there. Anyway, we're out of time for the last time to Carrie Catherine and Sam Mitchell. Thank you so much, you guys.
You're welcome.
Music is pouring forth like raindrops in a thunderstorm, and I'm getting baptized, Lord, soaked to the bone. Yeah. The way he plays it, so I've never heard it played before. Music comes with every note, straight to my soul. I never felt so whole, and I never felt so empty. You wanna save your soul, let the music wash over. It's redemption. The chorus comes and goes, and in your heart you know secrets to deep dimension. As every note descends, awakes the dormant dreams I had long ago, buried out back in my yard. Well, each dream had a gravestone overgrown with doubt and scorn, things that I don't need no more. The song is born.